Good morning, welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 26 of gratitude. Have you written your 3 little things that you're grateful for? And how's it been to be grateful this month? How's it woven its way into your life? People texted me and said to me things like that they would be walking down the street and suddenly they'd start smiling at people, or everything that they would look at, they would have gratitude for. I like this. I'm taking requests at the moment for the different classes. So yesterday was Caroline's request, and today is my Sinead's request. So you might get a text off me in the next while saying, in your ideal class, what would you have? So Sinead wanted sun salutation, triangle side stretch, alarm clock, and zoomies. So here we go. So come into a child's pose on your mat. So settling in, arms are long, head is down. And just wiggle a little bit into it. I love kind of reaching out of my arms and leaning into my rib cage and just having a sense of that yawny, reachy stretch, engaging down into my fingers, all the way down into my toes. Like, how would you yawn here? Like, or have that kind of stretchy, yawny feeling. Nice. Walk your hands over towards the right and just feel that lengthen to the left side of your body. Just preparing for our triangles later on. And just deepen into it, settle into it. Nice. And then walk your hands over towards the left. And really have a sense of, like, my hand is really stuck to the floor and I'm leaning, and it's creating a beautiful sense of length and connection, those clean lines of connection down through the right side of my body. Nice. Come all the way up into a cat pose, rounding, arching, rounding, and arching. One more time. Rounding, arching. Bring both hands over towards the left side of your mat. Do your crooked cat. Nice. And then turn your fingers so that they're more at a 45-degree angle. And then reach your right arm long and imagine you can bring your right armpit down towards the floor. My nose is dropping down towards the left hand. Nice. Other side. Both hands to the right side. The crooked cat. How does your rib cage feel? Move. Connect here. Nice. Turn your fingers so they're more pointing forwards, and then reach the left arm long, lean into it. So this time my bum is high, so there's a different angle into my shoulder than the cat pose or the child's pose from before. Nice. Come all the way back. Cool. Push back into your downward dog. Bending your knees, stretching through your legs. Bend your knees, stretch through your legs. So we're going to try and keep our spine kind of steady as we do the next movement. So draw your right knee up onto your chest and then stretch your right leg long and back behind you. So this is an upside down zoomie. Draw your knee up onto your chest and then long and strong back, pushed back into your heel. Knee up onto your chest, push back, knee up onto your chest. Deeply push back into your heel, lengthening strong. Cool, last time. Draw your knee up onto your chest, strong and steady with that right leg. So then bend your right knee and imagine you can bring your right foot in the direction of your left shoulder. Just pause there. Breathe into your belly. Your pelvis has turned a little bit more towards the right. There's a little bit more weight into the left arm. Cool. Stretch your leg, bring your foot to the floor. Other side. Draw your left knee up onto your chest. Zoomies back with your leg. Knee up onto your chest. Zoomies. And as I pull it in, I'm trying to really feel the deep abdominal muscles pulling my knee as close as I can, and then long. In
And then long, super strong. One more time. In. Long, super strong. I like that. Bend your knee. And then imagine you can bring your toes towards your right shoulder. My belly has turned more towards the left. There's more weight into my right arm. My right leg is really strong, holding the pose. Nice. Foot to the floor. Rest down into your child's pose, all the way down. Nice. Let that settle. Great. Come forward to stand at the front of your mat. Whatever way you do, standing forward at the front of your mat. Standing tall. Fixing your clothes. And just lift a few times up onto your toes. Sense of rising. And as you drop down, like flare all your toes wide and then rise again. So I have this sense of my toes. I'm trying to widen and strengthen my toes. So lift your heels up and then lift your toes up, spread them, place them down, lift your heels up, down, spread them. So every time I do this, I'm trying to like splay or widen the space between my toes. Nice. Sit your bum down. Nice. And then lift your heels up. Sit your bum down. Lift your heels up. Sit your bum down and then reach behind you to the right. Pause there. Nice. Rising up. Lift your heels up. Whoop. Sit your bum down. Reach behind you to the left. Up. One more time. Behind you to the right. Really squeeze. I feel like my ribs on the right, my belly on the right is like totally squeezed. And then up. Last one. Back on the left. Nice, all the way up. Cool. So reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Interlock your fingers, lean towards the right. Back to center, lean towards the left. Back to center. Bend your elbows, pull your elbows down and back so your chest is lifting. And then dive down, bending your elbows, bending your knees. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, step back. Step back into your plank. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Cool. Reach your arms back, lift. Hands down, push back. Sit your bum back towards your heels. Rock your hips forward. You can, if you want, lift your feet, but you're going really gently. It's not the shape that you're making. It's listening to your body. It's one of those really important ones. It's team you. If one of your shoulders doesn't like what you're doing, then slow down. Let the whole of your body be connected. Nice. One more time. Cool. Step back into your downward dog. Squeeze the right knee up onto your chest. Stretch it long. Right knee up. Step your right foot forward. Hand to your right leg. Rising up and turn your chest towards the left side of your mat. Put your left hand up and slide sideways down, coming into triangle pose. Breathing into it. My right foot is pointing forward. My left foot's at a 45-degree angle. I'm long and wide through my body. So bend your front knee and bend both elbows so you're in the folded triangle. And then turn towards the floor. Bring your left fist to the floor. Fallen triangle. So come back into folded. And then reach long. Maybe drop your hand a little bit lower to your foot. Folded. Fallen. Folded. Long. Nice. One more time. Folded. fallen, folded, long. Nice. Reach your left arm long beside your ear. Maybe turn towards the ceiling. Super. Turn towards the floor. Both hands come down. Step forward. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. Reach your arms wide. Interlock your fingers. Lean towards the right. Lean towards the left. And we'll do it again. Lean towards the right. Lean towards the left. Super. Bend both elbows, pull them back behind you, lift your chest, really deep heart opener. Nice. And then dive down, rounding your back, elbows bend, knees bend, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Step back into your plank. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Reach your arms back, rising up. Hands to the floor. And begin to rock forward and backwards, really listening to your arms and your spine. You're really not doing banana back. As I draw my hips forward, I'm squeezing my belly more and more. As I sit back, I'm listening to my shoulders. Nice, one more time. Super, push back, downward dog. Draw the left knee up onto your chest, stretch your left leg long. And then step your left foot forward between your two hands. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle, left hand to your left knee, rising up, standing tall. Nice. So reach your right hand straight up towards the ceiling and then slide sideways down along that left leg and find your distance. You know, it's about opening into the side body, breathing into your belly, really connecting into your legs as you extend this right arm up towards the ceiling. So coming into folded, two elbows bend, your knee bends. Come into fallen, fist to the floor. Folded, and then triangle. Maybe you go a little bit deeper down towards your foot, maybe not. Folded, fallen, folded, triangle. I don't know, do we do it a third time? The other side? We'll do it a third time this side anyway. Great, so folded, fallen, folded. Stretch your arm. I know Maureen's shouting at the TV right now. No, you only did it twice. Great. Now come forward, both hands to the floor. Step forward, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Cool. There's one more thing before we come to lie on the floor. So bring all your weight into your right foot and have your left toes just touching the floor beside you. So my center of gravity has traveled to the right. And then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. And then reach a little bit more so that I feel like I'm reaching for a pot somewhere up there on the right side. So I'm like reaching, and as I do that, my left foot lifts a little bit more off the floor. And then find a point of balance with that. Maybe you lift the left foot higher. Maybe you reach down towards the knee on the left with the left hand. A little bit more. Can you reach a tiny little bit more with the right hand? Feel it in the rib cage, the waist. Nice. Other side. Bring your weight over to the left foot. Right toes touch the floor. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling and then begin to reach into the left hand. And so the reaching is what lifts my foot. I don't lift my foot here. I'm lifted by the reach. And then you can lift your foot more because the action has happened. And the balance has happened. Reach down towards your right knee with your right hand. Can you go a little bit higher with that left hand? Reach. And all the way down. Cool. Land on your back. Come all the way down. Cool. Squeeze your knees up onto your chest. Just rock from side to side. Arms wide, feet to the floor. Drop your knees down towards the right. You can slide your left foot up and tuck it into the back of your right knee if you wish, or just keep both feet on the floor and turn your head towards the left. So my knees are to the right, my head is to the left. Coming back up to center. Drop your knees to the left, turn your head to the right. So I saw my new website yesterday. God, it's gorgeous. It's so cool. Few things like the font and the layout a little bit, but oh, it's exciting. So exciting. Such an incredible project. Nice, come back to center. From here, squeeze your knees up onto your chest, hug them in, and then bring your feet to the floor and roll up along your spine. Rolling down, squeeze your knees up towards you. And then feet down, lift your hips up. One more time. Bum down, squeeze your knees towards you. Feet down, lift your hips up. Nice. So arms are long beside you, your elbows are braced. Walk your feet a little bit closer towards each other. And now draw your right knee up towards your chest. And just pause there. Lift your left hip a little bit higher. Nice. And then zoom out with your right leg, straight out and long. And then draw your left knee up towards you. So this one we're keeping still. So you're not letting your pelvis move. Draw your right knee up towards you. Long with that right leg. Knee up towards you. Long. One more time. Knee up towards you. Long. Great. The next time your knee comes towards you, let your bum drop down. And then as you stretch your leg long, let your bum lift. Bum drops down. I think I prefer this one. Leg is long. Knee comes towards you. Bum drops down. Leg is long. Last time. Bum drops down. Leg is long. Cool. Bend your knee. Other side. So first one, you keep your pelvis steady. Left knee up towards you. Stretch your left leg long. And your thighs are the same height in zoomies. So I'm traveling out and my two thighs are the same height when my leg is straight. Up. Long. Up. And long. Now, version 2. As your knee comes towards you, let your bum drop backwards. And as your leg straightens, lift your bum. So much nicer. As your knee comes towards you, bum drops. As your leg lengthens, lift your bum. Towards. Away. One last time. Away. Great. Feet to the floor. Sway your knees from side to side. Lift your feet up. Just sway your knees from side to side here. And then just draw a clock on the back of your pelvis. And then in the other direction. Nice. So bring your feet to the floor, stretch your legs long. Come to rest. So start thinking, what are your favorite combination of movements? Like what is like, oh, that was the most sweetest, perfect class for me. What's your combo? Text me. Don't wait for me to text you. Text me and tell me what your perfect combo is. I'd love to know. I'm just so excited by these combos people are sending me. So tomorrow, will be brought to you by, I don't know who yet. You may get a text. So Wonder starts sometime next week. I forgot you couldn't hear me. So Wonder starts next week, 1st of December. Not sure what day that is, but we'll be here 1st of December. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you all then. Have a wonderful day. And yeah, I'm looking forward to mine. Great. I'll see some of you in a little while. So great. Ciao, ciao. Be well. Cool.